What's up everybody, my name is Zach Legier, and today to add to Is It Worth Modding, we have a 2018 Infiniti Q50. Now being completely honest, I was not a huge fan of Infiniti, let alone the Q50, but after driving this one, it's totally changed my perspective. As you guys can see, this one has been tastefully modded. We have the carbon front splitter along with the side skirts, these aftermarket wheels, and then we have the carbon lip up here along with the little spoiler, aftermarket exhaust with this carbon diffuser with the rear brake light, which I like quite a lot. And this car makes about 520 to the crank, evens out to about 450 wheel horsepower, so it is packing quite a punch. Like I said, the front end of this car is very, very aggressive. Love these headlights. Love these headlights with this eyebrow kind of looking and the mean squint it kind of has. Along with the wheel, this fitment is actually really good. I love these wheels. As far as interior goes, there's not much done. But I do love these seats. They're not very sport orientated, but they are very comfortable. Along with the inside, the screens that you get. Now, we're gonna pop the hood, show you what's underneath. Now, this being the Q50, you do get this 3-liter twin turbo V6 right out of Nissan. Well, it's technically Nissan's motor. We do have blow-off valves right here, and then some other fancy stuff inside. Like I said, it's very, very crammed in there, and honestly, can't really see that much, but you can really see how much engine they really cram in there. We'll go ahead and shut this. Shout out Clearwater exclusive. Now, I know you guys have been waiting for it. I'll give you the build list, and then we're gonna go take it for a drive. So for our mod list, we have AMS downpipes, heat exchanger, we have a wide pipe and mid pipe, muffler delete, HKS blow-off valves, ECU tech tuned by RSN Enthalpy, makes 450 wheel horsepower about with 525 crank horsepower. We have 3 different tune settings, so I'll actually show you guys. So the way this tune works, we'll hold down cancel, and that shows we are in what setting we are. Yep. So our tune, we are in 2, we have 3, 2, and 1, and then 4 is valet mode, which is pretty sick. We'll leave it in low boost, and then we'll go take this thing for a drive. So we are pulling out right now. Like I said, these seats aren't really aggressive, but they are very comfortable. Steering wheel, we do have paddle shifters. They are in a nice place, but they're plastic, kind of cheaply made. So as far as is it worth modding, I would say yes. This car, from just driving it the little bit that I have, it's a blast to drive. Like I said, I wasn't really a big fan of Infiniti until I got behind the wheel of this car, and now I'm kind of digging it. So we'll go up here, we'll do a quick little pull mode. All right. Woo! It's fast. Definitely hauls. It pretty much spun the whole time there, but I don't know if you guys could hear, but you could hear the blow-off valve and just the car screaming itself. Pretty cool. We'll go ahead and turn it back into our low boost map, so that way we can get all the pops. We'll roll down all the windows so we can really get a feel for what it sounds like. Sounds freaking great with the blow-off valves. You can hear a little bit of the turbo spooling up with the downpipes. But like I said, with the 340 that I reviewed, you have the setting so you can have all the pops, you can be obnoxious, and then you can turn it off and make it quiet, which I personally like. So you get the best of both worlds. You can go stealth, but then you can have everybody know that you're driving by. And just day-to-day driving, this car would be very comfortable. It's a very comfortable car in general, but you have, with the extra modifications that he's done, it brings it up to the next level. It feels like how you would think an Infiniti, very loose, not really. You don't have that like heavy feeling to the steering wheel, if that makes sense. As you would in, say, the BMW, you go ahead, put it in sport mode, the steering stiffens up, you don't get any of that. You have what you have once you get in the car. And in the, I think it's the performance map, you don't get all the burbles and stuff that you would get in the low boost map. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun to drive in manual though. You kind of just hold it in the gear that you want it to be in. Personally, I'm not a big straight line guy, so this is fun for me. I mean, I guess going straight line can be fun, but the car does shake when you're on heavy braking though. At the end of the day, it is an Infiniti, which is set up to make your driving experience comfortable, not miserable, if that makes sense. Miserable in the sense of it's uncomfortable, rides rough, and loud and obnoxious. But it definitely gets up there quick, and the car does feel like it's breaking itself apart when you're on that heavy braking. It's just shaking itself to pieces. But yeah, overall, I would say it is worth modding your Q50. I would like to kind of compare the Q50 base model to the Q50S to the Q50 Red Sport to just kind of in comparison of how they perform. So if you have a Q50S or Red Sport, let me know. I'd love to do something with it. But overall, this car is a blast to drive, straight line and in corners. It's loud and obnoxious when you need it to be, so we'll go ahead and put it back in that tune. Waking up all the neighbors at 11 a.m. After driving it, I've been behind the wheel for quite a while now. I personally wouldn't want to own one, but for somebody that is looking for something like this, where comfortable but sporty at the same time, loud and obnoxious but quiet when you want it to be. You have the back seat so you can fit your friends, you can fit your family if you wanted to. Whatever needs you need, this car will fulfill it. But I'm more susceptible to, I like the two-door smaller car feel, and you can definitely feel how big this car is once you're driving it and stuff. But it puts a smile on your face when you drive it. You guys want to go check out his build, and you can see kind of from where it started to where it ended up to where we have it now. It's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, the car is an overall blast to drive. I enjoyed it. Would I own one? I wouldn't, but that's just me personally. Like I said, that small car feel, you honestly can't beat it. Like my 135 for me is perfect. But for somebody, like I said, who's looking for one of these, by all means, 100% do it. And there's so much more you can do with these cars. Like, there's a wide spread of aftermarket parts and just overall build direction, if that makes sense, of what you can take this car. And I think that's really cool about the Q50 platform. But at the end of the day, take a look at the key. That's my key. We take a look at the key. It's a Nissan key. So it kind of brings it back to what the Q50 originally was. Or Infiniti, I guess. And Nissan. But thank you guys for watching. I had a blast driving this. Thank you, Matt. And check out the channel for more content like this. Thank you guys for watching.